Hello, my name's Carx82, and welcome back to our GregTech New Horizons Season 2. Hopefully we have got our sound all sorted out, at least until the next Windows update, and I forget to make sure my mic is working. But it does look like we are good here. So I've started building the Dyson sphere, and I actually realized, I didn't realize this before I started building it, but this is actually 16 by 16. It would fit in a chunk, like perfectly in a chunk. Unfortunately, I didn't realize that when I first built it, so it's over two chunks. I haven't had any issues with chunk loading and stuff, especially with the FTB utilities. So yeah, that it is what it is, but it does look like you could actually fit it completely in one chunk. I put the laser hatch over there because it seemed like that is where it went on the multi-block. Each of these had a dot for a dynamo hatch, so I think that, I mean, it's formed, so it should be okay. I am kind of wondering if, do we just place the Lapatron? We could just like place it here, I think. It would fit like perfectly right here. It's 5 by 5. We could feed it with that, so I don't know. We'll see. We need to get this up and running first, or at least built. Unfortunately, it's a little bit annoying because I have to keep going back and forth. I wish there was... I keep meaning to switch in the config to let the multi-block thing stay longer. But I keep forgetting to do it. But I believe there is a way to do that. I mean, I keep doing that. I could look at the overlay in NEI too. That could also be. So, yeah. We'll just continue building this. And we'll see. What was the 4? Yeah, it's a 4. Optical. Oh, is that the... I gotta figure out if this requires... Because that tells me it needs, like, computation or something. I'm not entirely sure why it would need that. So I do have to look that up. Because also in this, like, it doesn't mention anything about... Yeah, see, that's just, like... just solid layers. So, I don't know. I don't know. Maybe I'll just fill them in and not worry about that. Go off of what it says in NEI, maybe? So I don't know if I have enough. Well, maybe I do. Yeah, I guess we do. Didn't feel like I was going to have enough of these blue things, but it does seem like... We do have a couple extra, which always kind of makes me nervous. I'm like, why do we have extra? All right, but this is these, I guess. Also, a lot of these give achievements, which I don't get from just pulling it directly out of AE. But I'm not really, like, worried about achievements, to be honest. Is that... That's different, isn't it? That's this one. Also, a lot of these require a pickaxe to break, which is kind of weird. I'm not gonna lie. Alright, see, that one, like, worked out. Yeah, I wish this stayed for, like, a minute. Does this just... Oh, this just goes up like this. Yep. The perfect amount. I'm assuming is that. Yeah, 4 of those, and then these Dyson things. And then that. Alright, this it doesn't feel that difficult to... this was a little bit kind of confusing at first, but I think we're good. Okay, well, let me continue doing this, and we'll see. I'm also running... my jetpack's running low because I don't have the wireless charger here. Oh, I thought that looked funny, but it's just like... just the side. Alright, yeah, let me continue this, and let me see if I can figure out what the heck that stuff means, because I really don't know. Alright, I've got most of it crafted up. Still hasn't formed, though, so that is not ideal. Now, I think we do actually need an input hatch. I forgot to put that for sure, because it does need... I think, gelid cryotheum. Also, not... all these things not being able to broke with a wrench is really messing with my... messing with my head. Especially because the pickaxe is really quick. Alright, so there is that. Did that form? No. Alright, we'll try one more thing. Well, maybe I'll just put it right here. Yeah, see, it like breaks it too fast. And this. Pretty sure that's where it said those go. Yep. Alright, so there is that. It might just take a second to sort out. So we got our maintenance hatch, we got our input bus, we got our input hatch, and the optical slave connector. Energy receiver base cavings, depending on the amount. Oh, yeah, because we only have the one dish. Yep. All right, I think I have everything. All right, that did form. Let's see, did it form? All right, there we go. We got the Dyson swarm thing formed. Now, didn't realize we were going to need to feed it computation. I've never... I'm assuming that's... no, this would be... that's from like the assembly line. That's what we use on the assembly lines to give it the whatchamacallits, the recipes. So I know you have to feed it modules and drilled cryotheum, so I'm gonna have to... how do I want to go about... I don't know how fast... like I look at, it's like, oh, 3,600 or 3,600,000 liters, but then it's like per hour. I'm like, okay, well that's not a lot at all. So I'm like, would a ender like cover, would that be enough for gelid cryotheum? And to be honest, I don't remember what I don't even know if that is a thing. I remember we used to have one on... I used to have it on the fuel reactor thing in the base, but I ended up switching it out. So that might be fast enough. But we are going to have to fill that with the swarm modules. Now, we did get a whole bunch from a quest. So we'll just go ahead and... I don't know. I'm just going to manually put these in for now. But I have to figure out what the heck is this for. I have no idea. It doesn't say anywhere on the thing. Yeah, you put the swarm modules in the input bus, send them to the next star, outputs, blah, blah, blah. Depending on the dimension, which is Horus, that's why we did that. And then every second it destroys some, so you have to keep making them. I don't know how fast that's going to be. That formula, I'm like, what? And requires gel cryothium. Like, it doesn't say anything about this, so I have no idea what that is for. So I might need to do a quick search on the wiki, see if it maybe mentions how this works, because yeah, at this point I really don't know. And then we need to probably get the Lapatronic capacitor right here, and then we will feed it, and then hopefully we will do the wireless. It'll feed the wireless network from that, and with that we will use the wireless network to feed the main network and the other base until we can start switching over the stuff. All right, like I said, let me see if I can figure this out. All right, so I'm not entirely sure that it needs computation from what I've seen. Unfortunately, there isn't a thing on the wiki for it, so we'll just kind of play it by ear. I guess we'll do. So I am just crafting up the Lapatronic capacitor thing here. I don't know if I mentioned, but yeah, I have UIV 16,000. They can handle like 500 million or 500 billion? 500 billion. I think we're at. All right, did I do enough? I think I did enough. Yeah, 500 billion EU per tick. I don't think this is going to output that. It's going to output a lot, but I don't think we're quite at that. So yeah, I got the input hatch, the controller, the maintenance hatch on back. We'll just do these. Yeah, maybe I'll put that in the middle. That's for the wireless. And then we'll just cover it up with this. Just did cosmic neutronium because why not? Having the wireless AE where I can access the main base is pretty amazing. I had a feeling I was gonna mess something up there. It's been a while since I have crafted this up. Oh, maybe I put that in the wrong spot. Thought it was. I remember it was up higher, but maybe I was wrong. I guess I could have just. Oh, there it goes. Yeah, I guess I could have just crafted up with the multi-block thing. All right, so we got our cryothium. I did have to go back to the base to set that up. I just did a thing on our tank. We have like a full yacht tank of the stuff. We'll see how fast this goes. I'm pretty sure. I mean, that doesn't feel like a whole lot of stuff, if that's liters per hour. And then we'll have to do something with this. We could either do like stocking input bus, but then we would have to do a quantum link with the main base. So I don't know. But I guess that's it. I don't really know, to be honest. I'm like, is this all I need to do? I don't know. Should we turn on? No valid recipe found. So, oh. Well, that just took all my... I did see that say it would put them like in it or whatever, and if you want, you can use a plunger to get them back. Not entirely sure. All right, there's no computation or whatever. Maybe we do need... Let me just... like... Yeah, that's not getting anything. It's not running. Um, does it say? Yeah, see, computation required, 0 out of 2. So it doesn't need computation. Power factor 3, yep. Modules 256. But no valid recipe found. So what else would I have to do? Put to send to the next star. Yeah, outputs where the dimension is. It uses the modules. Requires solid cryotheum. That's it. Do I just not have a big enough hatch for the gelid cryotheum, maybe? Let me do a bigger hatch, maybe. All right. I just did the biggest hatch that I had, which is the UIV, or biggest hatch that I had a recipe for. So I am like... Is this like way more... Am I like overcomplicating this? This is totally obvious and I'm just not seeing it? Is it the YouTube blindness, or am I just totally missing how this works? All right, so there, it's over that 3,600,000. I don't know. Oh, okay. So there we go. Oh, hello. So it used... Oh, okay. So what I'm thinking it's doing is, all right, every 3,600 seconds it uses 3 million. That's what it does. All right. That, I thought it was going to drain slowly, but it seems like it does it all at once. Are we filling up with power? Average in. 10 billion. Is that it? That all we're getting? I don't have a thing on it, so I can't, like, see, like... Yeah, it's... We got... Oh. We have 10... 12 trillion in there? Is that what I... alright, maybe I should do... Actually, does this say? Yeah, it's outputting 8.5 billion. Alright, I thought it was going to be more than that. Maybe we expand it somehow? I actually don't know, to be honest. But I mean, okay, so is that one module? I mean, if you think about it, one module is giving us an hour of 8 billion U per tick. So, okay, I mean, yeah, it's good. it's way easier than the other thing. I thought it was gonna output like 100 million or something, or 300 million, 300 billion. I could be wrong though. All right, well, it's working. In theory, this is filling up our wireless. I mean, it is going pretty quick. It is filling up pretty quick. But let's yeah, let me get the whatchamacallit, so we can see what's going on. All right, just need the sensor. It just makes it easier to read this stuff. Probably could have put more panels, but there it goes. Right click in there, turn on. All right. That's right. Yeah, so it looks like we're getting, well, it does say it's like 10 billion. All right. So that will, above 60 billion or whatever, it's going to input into the thing. At least it should. I just feel like this is not producing as much as I thought it would, to be honest. One of them is the wireless. Nope. Oh, I need to right click with, or I need to do something with something. This. Yes, wireless network mode enabled. I just want to do the, yeah, I don't want that. I will input, I will make higher tier capacitors. I just haven't got around to it yet. Yeah, that's what I was trying to find. All right. Let me still feel like this is not outputting as much as I thought it would be. Okay, and maybe it's been nerfed. I mean, it is like one Dyson module per like 1 hour. I mean, it is super, super cheap to run. A module and some cryothium and you're getting 8.5 billion. Yeah, I mean, it blows an aquato fuel out of the water, but I think, yeah, let me see if I can get more power out of this. All right, so I think I was misunderstanding how the actual multi-block functions. In my head, I was thinking you place it down, and however many modules or whatever you feed it, it'll consume a certain amount and produce that much power. But from what I am reading or understanding is that we're going to have to, the more you have it, more modules you have it in the actual multi-block, the more power it works. So I haven't actually crafted up the modules yet because we got a whole bunch. We got 256 from the quest. I did that so I didn't have to craft them up because they are a little bit complicated to craft up. So we're going to need to get these auto crafting anyway. And to do that is a little bit complicated. Those are annoying. I can't drag the... It's a pain, I can't drag the items. But there are quite a few kind of complicated-ish recipes. These pellets make me a little nervous. Now, you do get 64 per craft, so you do get quite a lot. And it doesn't seem like it's consuming them fast at all. And we are producing quite a bit of power. So yeah, I'm gonna have to just go through here and craft up all the stuff, make recipes for everything. Nothing at all difficult. I just, sometimes it's a bit annoying with these auto crafting things because I need to physically hold the thing. But it looks like we have, yeah, it looks like we actually have all the things we need. So those. It would be nice if you could just drag this. And that. All right. So that is that done. But then there's like, I think that's, yes. But then there is other items on there that require ender, these. Requires ender powder, bunch of endium stuff. I believe we got that. We do have end powder, 30,000. Not a whole ton of it, but we did get some. You can get it pretty easily with space mining. I just haven't really gone out of my way to obtain it. So, okay, I'm going to have to just make recipes for all this stuff. It's a bit of a pain, but I really need to convert all my assembler zeros to crafting buffers. Just haven't got around to it. Now this one, how am I? Dense iron coolant, but the plutonium, I'm like, how am I gonna? Oh, you can compress it. Okay, cool. I didn't realize you could do that. All right, problem solved. Yeah, none of this is too bad. So I guess let me just get to crafting up here. We'll be back. Okay, I think I've got all the parts. Lots of little kind of annoying little things like the Stirling generator. Like, I don't have recipes for any of this stuff. So yeah, a little bit annoying, but I think we got most of it. Also, I'm crafting up a whole bunch of tesseracts here for the transcendent metal. So my mega blast furnaces are a little preoccupied. And we will be expanding those as well. But yeah, today we're focusing on the things. So I do think we're good here. I do need 4 for that. So let me get this done, and then I will scan the thing. I didn't even look at... All right, not too bad. It only requires 16 amps, so... All right, come on. I don't know where. They're probably about the same, because they probably kicked on at the exact same time. Yeah, all right, so let me, we'll do that, and our total wireless EU is definitely ticking up, but we need to get it much, much faster. That was the point of doing that, so... Wait, come on. I was thinking about maybe getting a dedicated mega furnace for a couple of the really slow ones. All right, just crafting up the things, and they're actually relatively expensive if you look at that. It's 21 million something tasks. I know you could decrease the amount by changing the recipes, you know, instead of doing the 1-to-1, do like 16 to 16, it would go quicker. But a lot of the solar panels and stuff are just a lot of just separate crafts and all these things. So, all right, I'm going to craft these up, and then I will meet you on Horus again, and we will we'll put the modules in, and then we'll see if it if you put more in, does it boost the amount. And then I will continue crafting these up. Obviously, we need to like kind of auto craft these. So we'll probably need to look into figuring out like if there's bottlenecks anywhere. Obviously, this is because the things are crafting, but you can actually see it switched over to the lower tier recipes, and then they kind of go pretty quick, to be honest. There's nothing horribly slow except for the tungsten, or the transcendent metal, and the celestial tungsten. But all right, so we'll meet up there on Horus in a little bit. All right, one thing I need to sort out when we finally get this set up is we need a separate macerator. Because that gets clogged up with pulverizing those tesseracts, because it is a long recipe. So I'll probably build that when I do that. Also, those might be actually turned off. I haven't really been paying attention to the Hypogen. And also, I just thought I would show that. That's pretty funny, actually, how fast those optical assemblies go in there. So we're just crafting up the last of the circuits here, and we should be good to get the modules. Okay, we're back on Horus. This has got quite a little while to go, so I'm probably just going to finish the episode here, and then next episode we'll come back and see if it boosts. Actually, I'll turn it off so it doesn't start a new one. It has used a few things. It does seem like it's like 1 an hour, so that's like nothing. I don't know if... I don't think this is going to do anything if we throw the modules in. I'm going to keep crafting these up and then kind of figure out how I want to go about doing that, because those need to be, I mean, 64. If you think about it, if it uses 1 an hour, one craft is 64 hours of real time. So maybe I don't have to think about it too much, to be honest. But I do want to get it filled up, if that is how you increase the output, by filling it up with more modules. But we'll have to see that, how that works in next episode. But anyway, that's going to be for today. So thanks for watching, and have a good one.